Good afternoon, everybody. I am here to read this novel to you guys, and this is an award-winning book called Ghost Boys. This book is written by Jewel Parker Rhodes. Okay, she's the author of this book, and let's look inside to see, get a quick summary of what this book is about before we dive into it and see a picture of our author. It says, only the living can make the world better. Live and make it better. 12-year-old Jerome is shot by a police officer who makes his toy gun for a real threat. As a ghost, he observes the devastation that's been unleashed on his family, his friends, Carlos, and his community in the wake of what they see as an unjust and brutal killing. Jerome meets another ghost, Emmett Till. Emmett helps Jerome process what has happened on a journey toward recognizing how historical racism may have led to the events that ended his life. Jerome also meets Sarah, the daughter of the police officer, who grapples with her father's actions. Once again, Jewel Parker Rhodes deftly weaves historical, social, and political layers into a gripping and poignant story about how children and families face the complexities of today's world, and how one boy in particular, who never had a chance to grow up, comes to understand American blackness in the aftermath of his own death. So, this book is fantasy because it deals with this child as a ghost after he dies, but he meets the ghost of a particular little boy by the name of Emmett Till, who we all know, who was killed unjustly because a lady lied and said that he whistled at her. So this is going to be an interesting book. The author of this book, Jewel Parker Rhodes, it says she's the is the author of Ninth Ward, a Coretta Scott King honor book, Sugar, winner of the Jane Addams Children's Book Awards, Bayou Magic, and Towers Falling. She has also written many award-winning books for adults. So I'm excited about diving into this book. Okay, my fifth grader, my son, read this book, loved it, did a big book report on it, and learned a lot. And it caused him to come and ask me quite a few questions. So it's a thought-provoking book. Let's dive into it. This book was dedicated to the belief that we can all do better, be better, live better. We owe our best to each and every child. First chapter, Dead. How small I look, laid out flat, my stomach touching ground, my right knee bent and my brand new Nikes stained with blood. I stoop and stare at my face, my right cheek flattened on concrete. My eyes are wide open, my mouth too. I'm dead. I thought I was bigger, tough, but I'm just a bit of nothing. My arms are outstretched like I was trying to fly like Superman. I'd barely turned, sprinting. Pow, pow. 2 bullets. Legs gave away. I fell flat, hard. I hit snowy ground. Ma's running. She's wailing, "My boy, my boy." A policeman holds her back. Another policeman is standing over me murmuring, "It's just a kid. It's just a kid." Ma's struggling. She gasps like she can't breathe. She falls to her knees and screams. I can't bear the sound. Sirens wail. Other cops are coming. Did someone call an ambulance? I'm still dead, alone on the field. The policeman closest to me is rubbing his head. In his hand, his gun dangles. The other policeman is watching Ma like she's going to hurt someone. Then he shouts, "Stay back!" People are edging closer, snapping pictures, taking video with their phones. "Stay back!" The policeman's hand covers his holster. More people come. Some shout. I hear my name. "Jerome! It's Jerome!" Still, everyone stays back. Some curse. Some cry. Doesn't seem fair. Nobody ever paid me any attention. I skated by, kept my head low. Now I'm famous. The Chicago Tribune officer. I had no choice. Jerome Rogers, 12, shot at abandoned Green Street lot. Officer says he had a gun. Next chapter. Alive. December 8th, morning. Come straight home. You hear me, Jerome? Come straight home. I will. I always do. Mom leans down, hugs me. Grandma slides another stack of pancakes on my plate. Promise? Promise. Same ritual every day. I stuff a pancake into my mouth. Kim sticks out her tongue. I'm the good kid. Wish I wasn't. I got troubles, but I don't get in trouble. Big difference. I'm pudgy, easily teased, but when I'm a grown-up, everybody's going to be my friend. I might even be president, like Obama. Kim says she believes me. That's why I put up with her. She can be annoying, asking too many questions like, what makes a cloud? Why are their shapes different? Telling me Minecraft is stupid, begging me to help pick out a library book. Hurry up, else you'll be late, says Grandma. She hands Ma a lunch sack. At school, me and Kim get free lunch. Everybody works in our house. Ma is a receptionist at Holiday Inn. Her shift starts at 8 a.m. Me and Kim's job, says Ma, is going to school. Pop leaves the house at 4 a.m. He's a sanitation officer. He drives a truck. In the old days, there was a driver and two men hanging off the truck sides, leaping down to lift and dump smelly trash cans. Now, steel arms pick up bins. Pop does the whole route by himself. He stays in the air-conditioned cabin, stirring, pressing the button for the mechanical arm, and listening to Motown, The Temptations, Smokey Robinson, The Supremes, 60s pop music. Lame. Hip-hop is better. Grandma keeps house. She cooks, cleans, makes it so me and Kim aren't home alone. Have snacks, homework help, though I prefer playing video games. After school is troublesome, says Ma. Pushing back my chair, I kiss her. Come straight home, Ma repeats, tucking in her white uniform shirt. Grandma hugs me, squeezes me like I'm a balloon. She pecks my cheek. I'm worried about you. Been having bad dreams. Don't worry, that's my other job, comforting Ma and Grandma. Grandma worries the most. She has dreams. Premonitions, she calls them. Worries about bad things happening. But I don't know what, where, when, or why. Sometimes I dream lightning strikes or earthquakes. Sometimes it's dark clouds and mushrooming in the sky. I wake troubled. Remembering her words, I worry. I know Ma will remind her to take her blood pressure pill. Pop worries too, but he usually doesn't say so. Early morning, before he leaves to work, he always stops by my room. Kim's too. He opens the door. There's a shaft of hallway lights. I've gotten used to it. Eyes closed, I pretend to be asleep. Pop looks and looks, then softly closes the door and goes to work. Jerome, Grandma clasps my shoulder. Tell me 3 good things. I pause. Grandma is truly upset. Half moon shadows rim her eyes. 3, Jerome, please. 3, Grandma's special number. 3 means awe, optimism, joy. Grandma says every day, heaven, earth, water. 3 means you're close to the angels. I lick my lip. 1, school is fun. Hold up 2 fingers. I like it when it snows. Then 3, when I'm grown, I'm going to have a cat. A dog too, but I don't say that. A dog would be 4 good things. Can't ruin the magical 3. Grandma excels, I said. Exactly what she needed to hear. Fine. I've told her I'm fine. I stuff my books into my bag. I wink, wave bye to Ma. Study hard, she says, both smiling and frowning. She's happy I comforted Grandma, but unhappy with Grandma's southern ways. Ma wants me and Kim to be educated. She pokes her finger at us when she says you. Poke-cated, Jerome. Sometimes the poke hurts a bit, but I get it. Grandma dropped out of elementary school to care for her younger sisters. Ma and Pa finished high school. Me and Kim are supposed to go to college. Kim is by the front door, backpack slung over her shoulder. Kim's nice, but I don't tell her that. She's bony, all elbows and knees. When she's a teenager, I'll be grown. Everybody will worry about her than me. Ma always says, in this neighborhood, getting a child to adulthood is perilous. I looked up the word perilous. Risky, dangerous. I pull Kim's braid, frowning. She swats my hand. Can't be good all the time. Later, I'll take my allowance and buy Kim a book. Something scary fun. We walk to school, too fast like we're running, not too slow like we're daring someone to stop us. Our walk has got to be just right. Green Street isn't peaceful. It isn't green either. Just brick houses, some lived in, some abandoned. Out-of-work men play cards on the street, drinking beer from cans tucked in paper bags. 8 blocks to travel between home and school. On the 5th block from my house is Green Acres. A meth lab exploded there and 2 houses burnt. Neighbors tried to clear the debris, make a basketball court. It's pathetic. A hoop without a net. Spray-painted lines, planks of wood hammered into sad bleachers. At least somebody tried. 2 blocks from school, drug dealers slip powder or pill packets to customers, stuffing into their pockets. Pop says, enough jobs, but still it's wrong. Pop says not enough jobs, but still it's wrong. Drugs kill. Me and Kim cross the street away from the dealers. They're not the worst, though. School bullies are the worst. Bullies never leave you alone. Most days I try to stay near adults. Lunchtime, I hide in the locker room, in supply closet, or the bathroom. Kim slips her hand in mine. She knows. I'll meet you after school, I say. You always do. She squeezes my palm. You going to have a good day today? Yeah, I say, trying to smile, searching for the sidewalks for Eddie, Snap, and Mike. They like to dump my backpack, push me, pull my pants down, hit me upside the head. Kim clenches her hand, purses her lips. She's smart for a 3rd grader. She knows surviving the school day isn't easy for me. She never tells. Ma, Pop, and Grandma have enough to worry about. They know Kim's popular and I'm not. But they don't need to know I'm being bullied. Kimmy, a girl shouts. Kim flashes me a grin. I nod. Then she skips up the school steps, her braids bouncing as she and Keisha chatter, giggle, crossing left into the elementary school. Middle school is to the right. Yo, Jerome. I look over my shoulder, hugging my backpack closer. Mike's grinning. Eddie and Snap, fists clenched, thug posing, stand by his side. Dang. Have to be super careful. During lunch, I'll hide in the bathroom. Maybe they'll forget about me, find another target. I can hope. Just like I hope I'll win the lottery. $1 million. Well, that right there is the end of our first 2 chapters. First chapter titled Dead, second chapter titled Alive, and then next I'll read the 3rd chapter, again titled Dead. So I hope you guys enjoyed this read aloud for the day, and I hope you're looking forward to the next read aloud. Please stay tuned for the rest of Ghost Boys.